Da, 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 da. I am fucking awake. Oh, hello everyone. My name is The Humble Gamer and welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies. Damn, I can't believe I'm back. Wow. So it's been a while again since I last played Plants vs. Zombies. I have done a little bit of quote research, unquote, on some of the, mini games and puzzle stuff coming up so that I don't fuck up as much as I did in the last session. Because quite clearly, I had no idea what I was doing. So, I think what I'm going to do is there's a couple of things I want to do before I carry on, and I thought I'd take this episode as a good chance to have a longer episode. So, there's a whole bunch of Zen Garden stuff here that I haven't talked about really at all in this LP. So, let me try to explain this, right? Basically, as you play through the levels, occasionally, very rarely, a zombie will drop a plant which will end up in here when you pick it up. And basically what you've got to do is you've got to grow them, and once they become full plants like these guys, they'll start dropping coins. And when you buy the snail from Crazy Dave's shop, it will pick up the coins for you. Now I was watching Nintendo Capri Sun's LP of this game again, because I don't know, I just love his LP of this game. But I was watching it again the other day, and I was watching him doing the levels that I'd just done in the last session, and I noted that he had $90,000, and I wondered how the hell he had that much money. And looking through his videos before that, I took note that there was sort of a big gap in money between a couple of his videos where he didn't have any mini games done and someone had played his account. So what I had to assume by that is that someone, a friend of his who had played on his account, had overplayed like a bunch of the mini games and gotten a ton of money. So what I might do is, because I want to build up that much money myself, I'm going to use a cheap little trick in actually the level we're going to be doing today. But I won't use the trick today because I don't have the plant for it. You need 10,000 coins to do the trick. Actually, we might be able to. Maybe. Oh, no, actually, that's only $50 for plant fooding. Shit, that kind of sucks. Well, oh, a diamond. Oh, that did it. Oh my god, we can do the trick! Oh shit! Okay. Oh cool, alright, nice. I didn't expect that we'd be able to do that today. That's good. That is real good. Oh, okay. I was debating, I was like, oh shit, can I do it on video or can I not? Okay, that is cool then. Oh my god. Well, with all the information out of the way that I've given you now, I might as well have a little bit of, casual conversation about, like, stuff. So I recently picked up Wind Waker HD lately. Okay, so that's all the plants now, it should be. Okay, so I recently picked up Wind Waker HD lately, and I started it. I've done a video, and hopefully that'll be up by the time this video goes up. I eat food off the floor. Nice to know, Dave. Nice to know. Okay, so, casual conversation, we'll save a second. So this is the plant you need. Oh, you don't need 10,000 for it. Okay, fine, whatever. Alright, so this is the plant you need, right? So now that we've got that, we can now pull off this minigame trick. So the minigame in question here is Last Stand. So let's begin here. So Last Stand, you have 5,000 sun, and you have to basically pick specific plants here. To basically help you through all of the waves. Now, I'm gonna pause the video here, right? And I'm gonna cut. And when I cut, I'll have all my plants selected because I need to quickly do something else before I continue. So hold on a second. Okay, so sorry about that. So I just remembered there's a plant I'm also missing here. You also need this plant right here. Now I've got the thing here of exactly what plants you need. So you need the garlic, Where's the garlic? There's the garlic. You need garlic. You need lily pad. You need... Here she is, marigold. You need the pumpkin. You need the magnet. Magnet, where are you, buddy? There you are. You need the cocoa bean, or the coffee bean to wake up the magnet. Oh, actually, no, that's not where it's placed on. Give me a second. Yeah, then you need this friendly little fella down here. Then you need, where is he? Fume shroom. This guy down here, and then there's the coffee bean. Okay, so these are all the plants you need. It's a 9-slot system, so I'm gonna go to post commentary here, and you'll get a little bit of casual commentary out of me while you witness this cheap little money making trick. So here we go. All right, post commentary time, laddies. So the first thing to note with this cheap little trick is that it does require quite a bit of money. I didn't really judge it that well before I actually started recording, but things went well. I went in the Zen Garden, I got 10,000 coins. Turned out that the plant I thought I needed was 7,000, and then there was another plant I needed, and that turned out to only be 3,000, and I just so happened to have just about 3,000 left because I had 10,000. So I was kind of correct earlier when I said I needed 10,000 to pull off the trick, because you kind of do, because you need 2 of the special plants, so, and they add up to 10,000. But there you go, I was half right. But you know, it's like the clock saying, you know, even a broken clock is right twice a day. But yeah, this is obviously, I'm not speeding this up or anything. This is the whole, you know, me setting it all up here. So the way this works, and also actually I think there was something earlier I said that I really fucked up with as well, actually. The whole broken clock thing. No, I think it was in the Zen Garden, right? I said something along the lines of the plants will grow up eventually. There's a whole bunch of stuff in the shop, in Crazy Dave's shop, that I have not even dealt with yet, right? There's other aquariums for plants to go in. There's more stuff that your plants need to grow up even further and give you more money. There's just all sorts of crap. And also, when I said I was going to use this method in this level, when I was doing the Zen Garden still, I meant I was going to be doing, between this video and the next video, I'm going to try and make a couple $100,000 by replaying this level and doing this method a few more times. Well, more than a few. But I noted that NCS had like a ton of money, and he'd already purchased like a bunch of the plants from the shop as well. So I thought, how the hell does he have that much money and I don't? And I realised that someone must have probably been using this method on his account. So there you go. But I mean, that's pretty much what it was. So that's fixing the fuck ups I had in my statements earlier on in this video. But now that that's pretty much dealt with, and my OCD is now happy because I'm not thinking about how I fucked up, and you guys will probably ask comments, it's like, oh, what did you say that? That's not right. But yeah, so that's the method. This is the setup. So it's really, really loud, by the way. Like this, I'm listening through my headphones right now, and it's really loud. I think of course I'm listening through my headphones. Let me turn it down a bit more so that I can think. So this is a pretty genius method, right? So obviously you can see the idea here is the defense, the killing, is done by these upgraded plants. I forget what they're actually called. They're upgraded fume shrooms, but I don't remember the name of the upgrade plant. But you put onions at the front there so that the zombies on land will only be stuck to one specific row right beside the plants that are killing them. The reason you put a pumpkin on the first plant is so that the javelin guys that come on the one row that jump over the onion won't get through to the fume shrooms. There will be lots of football zombies, so that's why there's pumpkins on the first marigolds on the top and bottom lanes, so that, you know, obviously they don't get through and they get stopped so they can get killed. It's a very genius method, and it works very, very well. After the first wave here, you got to put pumpkins on the marigolds, the second row marigolds, or no, wait. It's the 5th row along. Yeah, the 5th row along those marigolds. Behind the first ones with the pumpkins on. Those 2 marigolds, you've got to put pumpkins on after the first row because dolphin zombies will come along and they'll eat through those if you don't. But yeah. What am I even doing anyway? This is a post-commentary. I don't need to talk about any of this. You can see it on screen, for goodness sake. You can see the method in action. You can see me in action. Also, just one more thing to note before I actually talk about something else, because I probably should. You might have noted that I had about $300 when I started this level. I now have 2,000, and by the end I have 8,000. So you can earn between 8,000 and 12,000 depending on your luck with the money drops from the marigolds. So yeah, it's a very good method. But with all that said and done, there was something I said earlier in the video about getting Wind Waker HD in casual talk. Well, I did. I picked up Wind Waker HD and I started playing it, and I did a video. That'll either go up before or after this video. I think this video goes up in a couple weeks, so maybe, I don't know, it might go up after. But I really love it. I've never played Plants vs Zombies. What the fuck? You get your head in the game, Robbie. I've never played Wind Waker before. I never played it on the GameCube, so I've been waiting for an opportunity to play that game for a long time, and I really am enjoying playing it. I'm getting really into the Zelda franchise recently. Like I've started playing Skyward Sword. I started Twilight Princess up again. I'm doing a new run of Ocarina of Time. I'm now doing Wind Waker. I already played through the original Zelda off of the eShop, and that was beautiful. I got other games, Zelda games on the Wii U that I would like to get playing. I'd like to buy Majora's Mask off of the Wii Shop so that I can play that. You know, there's just so many Zelda games, and they're all so good. You know, I'm actually considering pre-ordering Zelda on the Wii U coming out later this year. I'm considering it. Because I don't know, man, it could be good. When I bought Wind Waker HD a couple of weeks ago, it was a debate between whether I'd buy Wind Waker HD or Hyrule Warriors, because I was watching NCS on Twitch, and he was streaming himself playing Hyrule Warriors. And after seeing it and listening to some stuff about it, because I'd never seen video of the game before that, I thought, this really looks interesting. And, you know, obviously I debated in my head for a little while whether I'd get Wind Waker or Hyrule Warriors. And higher on my priority list at the time was Wind Waker, and I did really want to start playing it. So I took that one instead of Hyrule Warriors. I'll get Hyrule Warriors eventually, I guess, but it's not the higher one. It's not the higher game on my game priority list. I got a massive list of games I need to get this year, and it just wasn't there. Like, it wasn't even on the list at all until I really looked into it. Now it's on the list, but it's way down the list. Have I ever told anyone about my game list, actually, on this? I don't think I've ever told anyone about this on this channel before, but I have a list, or I have a comprehensive list of the games that I need to pick up in the future. I've started collecting games now, the games I want to play at least, like my brother did when he was a kid. My brother's been collecting video games for years, and he's amassed a massive collection of video games, old classics, rares, you know, everything that he could possibly want, you know. And you know, I admire his collection. I was very lucky as a kid to have all of those games around me constantly, so I didn't get hooked on, like, you know, when the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 came out, I wasn't hooked on those straight away. It took a couple years for us to get an Xbox 360 after it first came out. I think we got an Xbox 360 in 2007, early 2007, because it was my mum's originally, but my mum didn't really want it, so she gave it to me. Lucky me, I guess. The video is actually lagging right now on my it won't be lagging for you guys, but it's lagging for me. because I'm watching it back through my my recorder right now. It's like the playback on my software is really stupid. But yeah, I got my Xbox 360 off of my mum because my mum didn't really want it. She didn't really play consoles that often. She was, she was more into browser games. She was a browser game person. It's kind of cool that my mum did play video games though. Even if they were, shitty browser games, it was still fucking awesome. I mean, like, my mum used to play, like, I don't know if she ever played Cookie Clicker, but I know she used to play Facebook games a lot. And she used to play games like Bejeweled and stuff like that, and the, hide and seek games where you had to find things that were hidden, those kinds of things. And, like, when it came to, like, video games as well, one of the coolest video games my mum ever played and really enjoyed was Luigi's Mansion. I to this day, I still can't believe that my mother liked that game and played it, but she did. She played that game over and over and over again. She loved it, and it's like one of the only games that I think she ever properly played on a console, like other than the Burnout series on the Xbox and the PlayStation 2. Like, I really loved my mum for that kind of thing. She really loved doing that. I used to play Burnout with her. There's a game I bookmarked on eBay recently, which is called I think it's called Super Buster Move, and it was a game on the PlayStation 2 that's becoming quite rare to get a copy of, and I kind of opt out of buying the copy I found on eBay the other day to buy Burnout Paradise Ultimate Edition, but I do want to pick up a copy of that because I had it once upon a time, but I don't really know what happened to the copy I had. So I want to replace it because it's memories, and I'd like to maybe play it again and do a video of it as well as a sort of bit of a tribute to my mum, because my mum loved that game. It's weird, man, like looking back on when my mum used to play video games, because she actually played video games. Like, my dad didn't. My dad was too busy really to do that kind of thing, but my mum actually sat and played video games with us. I mean, I tried to get my dad into video games a few times. I tried to get him to play the Lego franchise with me back in the the late 2000s, when the Lego franchise started becoming a big thing, Lego Harry Potter and Star Wars and all that. And Indiana Jones, and I still have a couple of them, but I've sold a few of them off at this point. But I really like the Lego franchise because it gave me an opportunity to actually play with my mum and dad, because they were, you could play 2-player on them. And I mean, the Lego franchise is alright. I know each game is just a reskin of Legos, but it's good stuff. I like it. Or I used to anyway. I'd love to do a series of one of the Lego games, but I opt out of it because it's not the kind of game that would really do well, I don't think. Like, I don't see many people doing the Lego games, so it wouldn't be a game that would have been done very often. But at the same time, I have done Lego videos before, and they are extremely copyrighted. Like, copyright reserved is literally held up massively by the companies that do the Lego games. You literally, like, you get a copyright strike for like a couple seconds of like music, like just like the music in like a bonus screen or something where you put a cheat in, like, I don't get it, man. I don't get why like just these specific visuals and music are copyrighted, but whatever. Anyway, like, past me is coming back now, so thank you for listening to this post commentary. I hope you enjoyed this, and here comes future me, so here you go. Okay, so we have won. Oh my god, there we go. So there is your very cheap trick of how to earn tons of money. You've unlocked a new minigame. Awesome, nice. Pogo party, yeah. That's usually hell on earth for a lot of people, but I got a cheap trick for that one too. So, thank you very much for watching this video. It was a bit longer. Had some post commentary on it instead of live commentary, but I thought it'd be better that way because I was showing off something pretty neat and I didn't want to interrupt it, so I thought, right, I'll do post commentary over it instead. So I hope my post commentary self was nice to you, and I will see you in the next video. So yeah, see you then. Bye.